Vanessa. So today's video is going to be about circle lenses. There's going to be a lot of information in this video, so I'm going to try to do it as organized as possible. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about like my eye situation. I got glasses when I was in 5th grade, which was many moons ago. And I think I got contacts when I was in 5th grade as well. Yeah, because I had glasses like a week and I was like, oh my god, I'm not wearing glasses. I look like such a nerd. I need contacts. Got, just regular clear contacts. I think they were like focused contacts. I got colored contacts in high school. I was actually known all throughout high school as the girl with purple eyes because I had purple contacts. They were the Fresh Look contacts, so they were from a reputable company, a freaking huge company, and I knew that they were safe for my eyes. I didn't start wearing circle lenses until I started making YouTube videos. So I've been wearing circle lenses for a couple years. First off, I'm going to give you guys some facts about circle lenses, and then I'm going to tell you guys about my eye situation I got going on right now. Honestly, before I put a circle lens into my eyeball, I should have done more research, but I was a moron, and I didn't. Circle lenses are not FDA approved in the United States. It is illegal in the United States to sell contact lenses without having a prescription verified with your doctor. So in turn, when you buy colored contacts, any type of contacts actually, from another country and they don't verify your prescription with your doctor, that is illegal. Circle lenses are manufactured in Asian countries where they don't have to be FDA approved. There's really no guidance, there's really no supervision on how these lenses are manufactured. Most of them are produced by, these small no-name companies for cheap. And you don't want that. You want to buy contacts from bigger companies like Focus or Bausch & Lomb, companies that have the money and are able to do the research and development on how to create safe contact lenses. Everyone's eyes are different in terms of color, obviously, but also in terms of, size, like the curvature, tear production, allergy reaction. Everyone's eyes are different. There's really no way to know that the contacts that you're buying from these companies are a good fit for your eyes. Basically, it all depends on luck. So the normal base curve of a contact lens is, I think it's 8.6 or 8.7, which is the average curve for most people. But again, there's no way of knowing that these contacts are going to fit you. Average size of a contact lens is 14 millimeters, and circle lenses range from 14 millimeters all the way up to 17 millimeters, which, are the ones that make your eyes look huge, like a doll, like friggin' like Lady Gaga in her Bad Romance video, like Michelle Phan in her makeup tutorials. The bigger the contact lens, the thicker the material is going to be because, once again, they're cheaply made. So think about this. If you have a really thick material over your eyeball, how the hell is it going to breathe? When you get lenses that don't fit you or are huge on your eyes, it deprives the eye from oxygen. Your eye needs oxygen to live and be healthy, just like we need oxygen to live and be healthy. One way of telling that your eye isn't getting enough oxygen is you get veins in your eyes or bloodshot eyes. Basically, bloodshot eyes means that your eyes are starving for oxygen. If you let that continue, over time the veins will start to grow into your iris and your pupil, and that can lead to really bad vision problems. Most circle lenses say that they're good for 1 year, which, if you think about it, that's really bad, because regardless of how many times you clean it or how well you think you're taking care of your lenses, a year is a long time. It allows for a lot of protein deposits and a lot of other deposits such as makeup to kind of just build up on the surface of the lens, and over time that can lead to certain allergy reactions and bacterial infections, which is gross. Who wants a freaking bacterial infection in their eye? That's disgusting. So basically, these companies are just making these lenses. There's no rules or regulation. They're selling them to people, and sometimes, it's working out for people. I've tried so many different types of circle lenses, like seriously over 20 different brands that I've tried, and they've all been good for me. I hadn't noticed any problems aside from, the occasional like itchy eye. I didn't think anything of it. It wasn't until recently that I noticed, hey, something's going on with my eyes. I need to go to the eye doctor. 2 days ago, I think it was, I got out of work and I was like, wow, my left eye, was really itchy, and I actually made a video and I was like, okay, I think I have conjunctivitis, guys, because I had conjunctivitis in the past. I knew what the symptoms were. I went to my eye doctor. She's like, no, you don't have conjunctivitis. She's like, you have a corneal infection. The cornea of my eye is all messed up. I have an infection. It's inflamed, it's gross, it's painful, it hurts. It's not fun. When I went to the doctor, I was smart and I brought my contacts that I was currently wearing, and I brought, the little vial. And she looked at the vial and she's like, what is this? I've never seen anything like this before. What is this? So the story, I'm like, this company sent them to me to review, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, throw them away. Throw away all your circle lenses. They are not safe. they are royally fucking up your eyes. This all goes back to luck. So like I said, I have, you know, worn so many different pairs of contacts and they've been fine, but this stuff doesn't just happen overnight. Over time, it can really mess up your eyes. I should have seen the warning signs because, you know, over time, I have noticed that my vision has drastically changed and my eyes have just become more sensitive and just more easily irritated. I had her look at the lenses that I was wearing and she's like, no, these are not safe. Basically, they cause my corneal infection. I have open sores on my eye because of these lenses. It's just disgusting. It's painful. It sucks. I felt like I needed to make this video and tell you guys about this because a lot of people like circle lenses. Like, oh yeah, they're cool, you know, they make your eyes look cool, but they are not safe. They are not FDA approved. When you get contacts, you want to make sure you get them from your eye doctor because they give you an eye exam, you know, they measure your eyes, they fit the right pair of contacts for your eyes. Where you have these motherfuckers in the Asian countries, they don't give a shit about that. They're just worried about mass producing all these contact lenses and selling them and making money. It's not safe. I really felt like I had to make this video and tell you guys about this because I'm always real with you guys and I wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I did have a circle lens video up. I've since taken it down and I've kind of canceled my giveaway with that company just because they're not safe and I don't want you guys to have to go through what I'm going right now. You know what? Maybe you could have won my contest and got the contacts and they would have been fine. But it's really luck of the draw. You never know. And your eyes are friggin' precious as all hell. It's really not worth it to take the risk. So the video that I did have up, I did kind of want to talk about that. It was from a company called pinkyparadise.com. And when I was doing more research about this, I actually found a quote from the owner of Pinky Paradise. And I'm going to read it to you guys. His name is Joseph Ah. And, you know, he's the one that I was in contact with. He was the one that sent me the lenses. And this was his quote. Jason Ah, an owner of pinkyparadise.com, a site based in Malaysia, is well aware that his shipments to the United States are illegal. But he is convinced that his circle lenses are safe. That is why a lot of customers will recommend them to others. Well, Joseph, your contact lenses are not safe because they have royally fucked up my eyes. So I'm going to wrap this video up. Like I said, I just felt like I needed to make this video and just warn you guys and tell you guys that no matter what these companies are telling you, circle lenses are not safe. If you really want to put something on your eyeball that isn't approved by the FDA, think about that. I really should have done my research on this. I was such a moron. I don't want you guys, like I said, to go through the same thing that I'm going through right now because it sucks. Alright guys, that's it. Let me know in your comments down below if you guys have tried circle lenses, if you had an experience with it, what you guys think about this whole situation. I'll talk to you guys later.